ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। So we have studied 12 gurus. Prithvi, Vayu, Akasham, Apaha. It's okay. I'll show you. English is better. Earth, Vayu, air, sky, water, fire, moon, sun, pigeon, python, ocean, or sea or ocean, moth, honeybee. So 12 lessons we have learned so far. This 2 days. First day? Oh, 3 days. First day introduction. So second day 6 gurus. Third day 6 gurus. Now the fourth day we are going to cover these 6 gurus. This is our topic today. We are going to learn one thing from elephant, Gajaha. One from honey collector, hunter. One lesson from deer. And one lesson from fish. Fish also is going to teach us. What? Fish. Pingala. Pingala's girl name, she was there in Mithilapuri, in Janakapuri. She lived there. From her, we are going to learn one lesson. Sparrow. Chittukuruvi. Sparrow. From the small bird, we are going to learn one lesson. So today, our topic is 6 animals and birds, okay? Yeah, human being also is there. Now we'll start our study. Gajaha, elephant. So what is there to learn from elephant here? Na adhigachet striyam prajnaha karhi chitum murtyum atmanaha. Baladikaihi sahanyata gajaihi anyaihi gajaha yata. The man of intelligence should be careful with the opposite gender. Opposite gender, that's it. This is very dangerous for everyone. So when we are before the 12 years, 11 years, there's no problem. After 11, 12, 13, when we attain teenage, then there starts the problem, the mental problem. So our scriptures are telling man should be a little careful. Yeah, this is a problem for everyone. So we have to learn from Gaja. Gaja has got the weakness on skin. So those who want to catch elephant, it's very difficult to catch elephant because the size of the elephant, it's not very small jantu to catch very easily. You just throw net and catch something. It's not easy to catch elephant. So how to catch this elephant? The hunters in the forest, they have some ideas. The elephant has got the weakness on the skin. The male elephant used to rub on female elephant. So very easily we can catch it. Otherwise, female elephant go on rub on male elephant. It's very easy to bring male elephant. First they train the female elephant and this will go and this will rub on the surface of the body. Slowly, the male elephant will come. And they will catch this male elephant and they will take it to somewhere, the circus. There they will train the elephant for their use. Gajaihi anya gajaha yata. Through one elephant, they are catching other elephant because elephant has got the weakness on skin. So what I understood, so we have to be very, very careful. We should not have the weakness on the skin. This is what the lesson I learned from elephant. Very powerful lesson. Very powerful lesson. The attachment for the skin. Is it okay? This is because he otherwise may find himself killed. Yeah. Baladikaihi sahanyata. You can catch the elephant or you can take it. They can do whatever they want. That's all. The point is, you catch other elephant by training one elephant and send the elephant to the other elephant. This will rub that elephant. That will be caught. And whatever the hunter wants, he will do. That's all. The thing is skin control. Okay? Yeah. Gajaha, skin control. Skin control means how to control skin and touch. The attachment for the touch. Okay? Moving to next. Madhuha, hunter. Madhu means honey. Ha means one who collects honey. Honey collector or hunter. Okay, Madhuha. Anesid. Na deyam na upabhogyam na lubcha lubdaihi yad dukkha sanchitam bhunkte tatapi tacha anyam madhuheva arthavit madhu. Madhuha iva. So the madhu or the honeybee collects the honey from so many flowers in the forest. It goes so many miles, the honeybee travels and goes and takes the honey from so many flowers, collects. Collecting honey and saving honey in the honey hive is not ordinary job. Big project honeybees are doing. When they collect, they keep in the honey hive. So they are not eating this, they are not drinking. Honey bees are collecting the honey, they are not eating, and they kept in the honey hive. So one day before Amavasa, before Purnami day, one day before Purnima, one full moon and no moon day. So this honey collector will come and he will take everything. In the same way, the honey collects the honeybee collects the honey, not enjoying it. But somebody comes, the hunter comes and kills all the honeybees, burns all the honeybees. How very easily he takes the honey. In the same way, the person who has got money, not giving to anyone, not enjoying himself, that money, the wealth will be taken by other people. Very nice lesson. So this is the lesson I learned from honey hunter, honey collector. Na deyam na upabhogyam. The wealth accumulated by the miserly person, miser, without himself enjoying it and making charitable. He will not enjoy, he will not give to other people. Sir, you only went and collected the money just to enjoy the life. Buy good car. Roads are very nice there. Buy good car. You will not find roads, that kind of roads here. You have nice road. Buy costly car. You have money. Buy very nice house. Nice computer. Nice cell phone. Whatever you want, just to buy. Because your wealth, you buy and you enjoy. Here it says, upabhogyam. You have to enjoy life. Deyam. You have to give to other people. The two things is the purpose of getting the wealth in the world. Our scriptures are telling you should not enjoy anything. No. Dharma, artha, kama. So according to dharma, we have all the right to get the wealth. We have all the right to enjoy all our desires. Whatever you have decided, enjoy it. But that should be within this dharma boundary. You should not go beyond this boundary. So dharma, artha, kama is allowed. There's no problem in it. You collect the wealth, you enjoy and you give it. Otherwise, if you do not give this wealth to other people or you do not enjoy, like lubda, miserly people, miserly man. These are conjuse and miserly. Without giving to other people, you are not enjoying. This wealth will be taken by other people. Our own relatives are waiting there. So one by one pranas going there. We are the IC unit. They are asking, how many pranas are gone so far? 2 has gone. 3 more remaining. Prana apana has gone. Now Udana, Vyana, Samana should go waiting. So all our relatives and friends are waiting to take our wealth. We are watching all over the world. More than us, they like our property. Therefore, what I have understood from this, okay, Bhungte tatapi tat anyaha. Other people are enjoying this. Okay. Just as the honey gathered by bees. Honey gathered by bees. So bees are very dynamic people. Honeybees are very dynamic and spending more time, effort, energy collecting the honey. Okay. Gathered by anise is taken away by honey collector. Taken away. Somebody is enjoying your wealth. What is this? This is not right. Okay. This is a very powerful lesson of life. In many houses, I have seen that they use the towel. The company manufacturers also will cry if they see this towel. Just use up to some level, then you have to throw it away. Or whatever it may be. Or the cell phone cover. Throw it away. You have wealth, you have money, just buy it. Enjoy it. That's all. Keep everything is neat. Our cell phone, the protector. It will be broken like anything. Stars, we will see so many stars in the protector. Sir, remove it and change it. Simple thing. You are not spending money. Enjoy your life. Enjoy means whatever is needed, spend money on that, get it. That's all. I've seen many people, when I have gone with many people to the shops. Oh, this is costly. Oh, this is costly. Oh, sir, you have money, buy it. Some things will be costly only. Something will be reasonable. So, oh, costly. So, why you are keeping that in your mind? Costly, don't touch it, that's all. Why you are taking that in your mind? Costly, that's all. It's not affordable. It's okay. So, handling wealth. The powerful thing is handling wealth. There is no wrong in it. So, we worship wealth as a Lakshmi Devi. The blessings of Lakshmi Devi, you have all the wealth, use properly. Because when we go from here, everybody will take our wealth. So you worked, you brought money, you brought wealth, but enjoy this life. And if it is possible, do charity. Get out from the world. This is what I learned from Honey Collector. Very powerful, nice lesson. Yeah, I appreciate this foreign methods of life. Because the father gets money for himself. Mother gets money, she goes to office, she gets money. Father goes to office, father gets money. Children, when they reach 15-year-old, so they will be with the father, mother. After that, they have to fly and they have to survive themselves. Here and in India, particularly in the political field. So this politician will save the money for 10 generations. Crores of money, not only in India, they will put in foreign banks also. If this man dies, finished. The 10 generations will enjoy. This person collected the papa for the 10 generations and he died. And definitely this person will go to Kumpi Bhagam there in Narakaloka. Because he looted money from the public, not serving the money, the public. Definitely this person will go to, we will hear the news that all our politicians are there in Kumpi Bhag. Or Asipatravanam. There are so many nice narakas are there. Okay? What is this? 10 generations he is saving money. What's to get? Miserly people. So we are not like that. So even if your life lead the very simple life, enjoy that. That's all. Change it. If it is old, just change and get the new one. Sometimes in India and all, they buy pattu saree, silk saree. Very costly, 25,000-30,000. Only one time they will wear that shawl. And they will fold it. Very costly. Fold it and keep it in the almara. What do you call it? The shelf. After 10 days, they will take. They will take only powder. All will be spoiled. Sir, 25,000-30,000. Use every week, that's all. Or every 10 days. Otherwise, when we die, somebody will come and take it. Anyway, you have to understand this and you have to use. We do not have anything to use like this. Only same color we'll use, that's all. We do not have any ornaments. You have everything. Use it. Enjoy it. That's all. That is a point I understood from honey collector. Otherwise, bee is working and bee brings the money and honey, somebody is enjoying this. What is this? This is not right. This is what he is. You enjoy and give to the people, for the needy people. So this is like, now see, we enjoy this money, okay? When we give charity, when you do charity, this is Indian money, okay? So you convert this Indian money into American dollar. Or you convert a dollar into Indian money. So one kind of money will be accepted in one country. This money will be accepted in this country. Every country has got their own currency. Okay, it's a simple truth. In the same way, one country is not accepting other currency. So we have to convert it to use this currency in this country. In the same way, so while we are living in this world, we collect money, wealth, everything we collect. But all this wealth we have to convert as punya for the other world. So when you do charity, yes, God has got a separate notebook. So he is noticing it. Okay, $10 he offered. Then 10 days punya you get. Because we spend money, we spend energy, our time, our intellectual wealth. We collected wealth. And we offer to the people, needy people. So all will be accounted. And according to that, so God knows how to convert our actions into punya. That is his job. Some people by birth, they are living in a very high class. They took birth in palace. Nice background. Nice intellectual ability. Nice position, power. Everything they are getting. They are living very, very nice life even in this world. How? The Purva Janma, they must have done this kind of charity. So we have to convert our wealth as punya for the other world, wherever we go. Okay? Now, very nice the word. This is very powerful word in Tamil Nadu. So one, like Thiruvalluvar, there are so many saints lived there. So one saint name is called Pattinatthar. His name is Pattinatthar. Can you see this name? Pattinatthar. Very wealthy person. And after that, he renounced everything and he became sannyasi. What he told Pattinatthar, you just leave the first 6 lines. Okay? The last word. Kadatra usiyum varadu kan kadai vazhikke. This is a very powerful line. Kadatra usiyum varadu kan kadai vazhikke. The Tamil words. And this is the meaning. Okay, this is the last line I took. This is the needle, okay? Needle. You see, he says, I don't find broken needle in the images. Only this needle I got. Therefore, I brought. What he says, even the broken needle. He says, this is a year, okay? Even the broken needle will not follow you at the time of death. That means you are not going to take any single dollar from anyone. This is what he says. Even the broken needle also, even the broken needle will not follow us during the final yatra. Final yatra, final Deha yatra, final yatra. Therefore, what you have to do, just use this and give to people. That's all, needy people. This is what a very powerful line. Kadatra usim varadu kan kadai vazhikke. Do not be miserly, that's all. Again, we have to understand that it doesn't mean that you give everything to everybody. We do not have anything for ourselves. There we have to be a little careful. We have to keep for ourselves. At the same time, we should know how to give, how much to give, whom to give. That is also should be thought over. So suddenly, after studying this, we become so charitable. We will give everything. You take house, you take car. Where will you go? I will go to street, sir. So understanding of the scripture must be correct. Percentage, 1% we can have. Okay. So we should know how to balance it. Yeah, balance is very important. Collecting the money and how much we have to keep. Money management, finance management, that's all. The finance manager is not only is managing the in the company, he has to manage his own life. How much we have to get, how much we have to keep, not to expect from other people, how much we can give. According to our strength, we have to live life with prosperity. So in this sloka, or in this, from this, what do you call, the honey hunter, what we understand, how to manage money and live very happily. The fifth one is deer, Harinaha. Harinaha is deer. So I learned one thing from Harinaha. So deer has got the problem with the ear control. So much of attachment with the ear. So whoever wants to catch this deer, they'll go to forest. The hunter will go to forest and he will play some kind of instrument. If they play this kind of instrument, all the deers slowly will come to this hunter. They are attracted by this sound. Attracted by this sound, all the deers will come slowly towards this hunter. The hunter will catch this deers and they will go. So how to catch? They will find the weakness of that particular jantu. So they will work on this weakness, they will catch. Many places in the politicians and all, how they catch the people. How they catch the people, they know people are very much emotional. So work on these emotions, hit on the emotions, you collect the people and convert all these people as vote and you get power. Interesting, right? So everybody has got this kind of weakness. You hit on the weakness and you catch these people. This is what the political, this is in the political science, this is how they are collecting the people, power. But intellectually, you cannot teach them because all people has become so emotional. So they become a big gang and they will follow the leader. Okay. So finding out the weakness, how to catch. This is what going everywhere, all over the world. So like this deer, we should not live in this world. This is what I learned. Avadhuta says. Yeah. In movies also, how movies are getting hit. So those who are, the directors are very great people. They study the psychology of the people. And according to that, they will bring the things and hit that area of the man will follow my movie. That's all. Yeah. Some great movies are there, intellectual movies. I'm not telling that kind of intellectual movies, hitting the weakness of the human being. Okay, here the weakness of the deer is ear. Gramya Geetam na Shrunayat Yadi hi Vanachara Kochid Siksheta Harinat Baddat Mrgayoho Gita Mohitam. Gita Mohitam means Gita. Gita means the sound. Mohitam. This is attracted by the sound. They catch this deers in the forest. The ascetic moving through the forest. Ascetic here, the Muni, Sannyasi, sage, moving through the forest, should not listen to worldly songs. This is meant for, the sloka is exactly meant for the sage Muni who is living there. But not only it's meant for him, it is meant for us also, where we are living. The point is we should not get attached with this hearings. He should learn from the deer that was captured for being fooled by the hunter's call. Hunter's call means Gita Mohitam. By making the sound, by making a different kind of the instrument, how they catch in the same way, we also will get into problem. So what is the relevance of this to our life today? This is when you move on the road, car will come backside and car will hit. That's all. But we are not able to hear anything. We are in some other world. Why this is the problem? This kind of people will make problem. Even the house, office, wherever. Cell phone, okay? This is a practical example. Gita Mohitam. And one more example. Cell phone. Always attached to the cell phone. Always keep the cell phone out. Always. Addicted, attached. Hearing something. While we are driving, when we hear this call is from Yamaloka. We should understand that. While we are driving, whenever we get the call, this call must be from Yamaloka. We should not touch that. Particularly, you are on the main road, the lane, so you are going over the 1800 mile speed. Even 1 second is more than enough to hit. Therefore, we should not touch it. So people, those who are very much interested in the like deer, they will be getting into problem. So this is very important thing. So we cannot say that I can manage it. Simple. So if we hear something, even though our eyes are on the road, we hear something, but some kind of small changes in the mind, we will lose the focus on the road. Danger. So we should avoid it completely. This thing we should avoid. While we are living a normal life, when we have control, that control we will follow here also. The normal life, if we do not have control, we will not have control here also. Finished. So we spoil our own life. So this is what I learned from deer, the ear control. Okay. This deer was given 5,000 years back in the Purana. But what's the relevance of this point in our life? Okay. Because we are living in the modern world, we should not attach with the ears. That's all. This is how we can connect the traditional slokas and we can learn from the deer. Okay. So deer is eye control. Elephant is skin control. Deer is eye control. All the sense organs also one by one. So one example is given to, one example is taken to get one lesson. Next one is fish. So fish, what we have to learn from fish? So many people will take fish. It's nice to take, that's all. Tasty. From this ocean, from that ocean. Sir, we're not telling the food aspect of the thing on what is the content of the fish. That is different line. While I'm seeing the fish, I learned one thing. Fish has got different quality. Different bad quality. What is that? Jihvaya ati pramathinya jana rasa vimohitaha murtyum mrichati asat buddhi meenatu badishaihi yata. Meenaha. Meenaha means fish. In Tamil language, you call it meenaha, mean. The same word we use in Tamil, mean. Sanskrit word. Meenaha badishaihi yata. Badishai means the hook. The fish, how the fish is getting into the hook, the same way, people are getting into problem. Why? The fish doesn't have the control over his tongue. The fish has got the weakness on tongue. You must have seen when you visit India, please visit big temple. Like Chidambaram temple, and you go to Tiruvannamalai, or you go to Rameshwaram, big temple. If you visit, the temple itself will have big tank, water tank, big water tank. Tappakulamanda. If you go and throw some of that, the rice, puffed rice, poriyile, puffed rice, just you throw. Keep on eating. 24 hours also, if you throw, kept on eating. All the fish, all gangs of fish will come and eat. 24 hours also, it's ready to eat. This is the weakness of the fish. Knowing this, the person goes with the hook and what that, this kind of food, the worms he will put in this hook, just to throw it. Just now only you have eaten one packet of rice now. And now the fish comes and takes this hook. This will be caught into hook. The same way, Jihvaya ati pramathinya. Just as a fish perish by swallowing the angler's baited hook, so do men perish through the attraction of the palate, tongue, which causes intense excitement to the mind. Ati pramathinya rasa janaha rasa vimohitaha rasa. So I'm very much attached with this rasa vimohitaha. Some people, oh, what a great taste. They will make sound. Rasa. Attachment with They know how to judge this. Oh, in this, what that sambar, only half spoon salt is missing. How do you know? Half spoon. Only 1 gram of sweet is missing in this. How do you know? I have a special ability to find out. Sir, rasa vimohita. So that kind of ability, I'm not telling that is wrong. The ability to find out the thing is good. But the attachment with the rasa is the problem here. So without this, I cannot live. So I want to have this kind of thing. Completely attachment with the rasa is different. Knowledge about rasa is different. Making the rasa is different. I hope you have to find out. Which is the problem here? Attachment to the rasa is a problem. Rasa means the attachment to the tongue control. Mrityam richati, asad buddhi, mrityam. The mean will die, that's all. The baited hook. So mean will cut up with the baited hook and this will die. So I like this, I take, that's all. Sir, because you like this, you take so much, it will upset your stomach. The stomach will upset the whole body. The whole body will upset mind. You're getting to see the connection. From the tongue, how it is going. Because you have eaten more, it affected your whole system. Then you are going to lose your prana. Mrityam richati. So many people in this world, starvation is there, okay? Not taking food. Not taking food. The men are dying in this world, not taking food. So you can see in the world, maybe 10%. Maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe 10%. By starvation, people are dying. By taking food, people are dying. Maybe 80%. Overeating. Maybe. I do not know exact number, just I'm telling you. When you watch around us, overeating is a problem. Now, see, all over the world, we have this obesity problem nowadays. Overweight of this body. Age is very small, but overweight. Why you are making your human life like this? You have to live. There are so many things you have to learn and you have to refine and you have to get the evolution. Simply 15, 20-year-old obesity provide. So whatever I like, I eat, that's all. Now the problem comes. All over the world, because of the fish problem, the people are getting obesity because the tongue control is not there. I hope you will agree with me. That's the problem. So doctors are telling you should not eat it. Even though I go to doctor, I get the suggestion from the doctor, advice from the doctor, but I eat that what I want. Then I get into problem. Life will go. We spoil our life. Therefore, tongue control. That's all. If I don't want, I don't want that. 4 dosas. Okay, 4 dosa. Okay. 2 is correct. 3 is okay. 4 is too much. 5, 6 is, that's all. Tomorrow I'm leave for office. Why? 6 masala dosa I took. Definitely this will upset it was very nice. Therefore, I have taken extra 2. When I took extra, there is no space. I stuffed. So there's upset in my system. Why? Tongue control is not there. So tongue has got 2 works. One is speech, another one is taste. Here we are working on the taste. Speech also problem. That is a different line. Tongue is a very, very powerful instrument, the organ in the whole system. Speech creates a problem. That is a different line. Here we are focusing on taste. Okay. And one more idea here. Our Avaduta says, Tavat jitendriya nasyat vijitani indriya puman. The man will not be considered as jitendriya. Tavat jitendriya nasyat. He is not considered as jitendriya. Why? He may be controlled 4 sense organs. He may control eyes, nose, ear, okay, and skin. 4 sense organs he controlled, but he has not controlled the tongue. Okay? 4 senses I control, but I'm not controlled. Then you are not considered as Jitendriya. That's all. You controlled 4, it's okay. But you are not controlled tongue. That you are not Jitendriya. Certificate will not be given. You are not Jitendriya. Why? You have to control the first. Whether you control the 4 or not, first you have to take the priority and control your tongue. If you control your tongue, na jayet rasanam yavat. As long as your tongue is not controlled, you are not considered as Jitendriya. If you control your tongue, then you become Jitendriya. You may not control other 4. It's okay. But you control tongue, then you are Jitendriya. You see the certificate. Jitam sarvam jite rase. Jite rase. When you control the tongue, sarvam jitam, then you control everything in the world. See the certificate here. Yeah? The mathematics and the science, you have to get more mark. If you get more mark in mathematics, science, you are great. Language, that's okay. Computer science, that's okay. But you have to get more marks, science and mathematics. This is how we see in the universities and the schools. Here, he also says the rasa is very, very powerful. Even if a person has gained mastery over all other sense organs, he cannot called as conqueror of the senses. Okay? Until he has subdued the palate. If the palate is conquered, all other senses are as good as conquered. So this line is like jitam rasam, jitam sarvam, jitam jite rase. When you conquer the tongue, because tongue is very, 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 very sensitive, very, very, very powerful. It's very difficult to control the tongue. Therefore, now and then we have to observe vratam. Vratam is recommended. Vratam is recommended in Sanatana Dharma. Should not take. Every week or every 15 days, Ekadasi day. Morning we should not eat, afternoon we should not eat, night also we should not eat. Some people say morning I will not eat, afternoon, night I will eat. Whatever I missed the morning, afternoon, night. Sir, that is not control, that is suppression. You are waiting for 7 o'clock. You 7 o'clock, I'm saying, take whatever you missed. And morning somebody brought alwa, so we kept it in the fridge, refrigerator. Afternoon something has come, cake, we kept it. Why you kept this? You have to offer to other people. No. After 7 o'clock I will have it. Hey, that is that is not Vratam. So Vratam means what? The training our tongue control. Even though we have everything, we should not touch. So this kind of Vratam throughout the life will train our tongue. Slowly, we will get control over the sense organs. So tongue is very, very powerful. Okay? Eating. Always eating. So just eat, morning take breakfast, or in between you should not take. Some people have got the habit of 24 hours. Or something you always drink. The car you have this cup. Always drink. So these are all attachment of the tongue. We have to control that. So this is what I learned from fish. Very powerful lesson. Okay. No. We have to take care of our health, not for taste. Because of the taste only, people are taking and getting into the problem, health issues, and the obesity problem. All kinds of problem will get like this. If you go to the dental doctor, the dentist, many people are taking this Coca-Cola, this kind of drinks. Okay, that spoil the whole system, the teeth. The doctor advises you should not take it. But without touching this teeth, I will drink. And that will affect the bone again. You have to control. Okay. Not for the taste, for the health. You have to take the food. This is the picture, powerful picture. How the fish is going and getting into problem. Baited hook there. Okay. So we have so much of interest in the. See this. When you see this, tongue is watering. What a great kind of the sweets. we are sugar patient, what do you call diabetic. Whenever we see this, mind is very happy. One piece, single piece. So we have to control. Otherwise, the people will take us. 4 people will take us in the palanquin. Where? To the cremation ground. That's all. Already you are using insulin. No. Don't look it. Look at this sweets. Whenever we look at these sweets, whenever something is attracting us, some food the thing, and we have to remember the injection and the nurse doctor, all the tablets. And one more thing also, cremation ground also should be there, but there's no space, therefore I didn't bring it. It's very dangerous. Diabetic, very high over the level of sugar you have to avoid completely. This is not meant for you. You have to take it from whole life. That's all. Otherwise, and we are taking this. Why? I take this, but I can manage with the medicine. Medicine is there, therefore I take it. Sir, more than medicine, more than food, our scriptures are telling you control your tongue. That's all. Go to the root and solve the problem. Not only you are getting the problem of the physical disease problem, and you will get evolution step level also. You go little higher than the lower level. There are so many things are kept in tongue control. When you control the tongue, we evolve from one level to other level. At the same time, this kind of problems also is not there. Social problem, family problem, no problem will come. External problem is solved, internal problem also solved, tongue control. First, we have to convince. Whatever the thing we follow in our life, first when we convince completely, then we can follow. Otherwise, it is difficult to follow. Simply by instruction, it is very difficult to follow. If somebody says to do this, without getting the conviction, it is very difficult to do. It's painful. You do it, I am not convinced, but you are asking me to do. It's pressure on me. Anything, if scripture says that we have to analyze it, and we have to get completely convinced, then we have to take up the effort to do it. Then you will enjoy that. I tell you, you will enjoy this. More than laddu, more than apple, more than something eatable, okay? Something is there on your table. So when you challenge yourself with this fruits or some sweets, when you challenge, small control over the sweet will give you so much of joy. You try. You are talking some other thing. We don't understand what is it. But we'll understand one thing. What is it? Sweet is sweet. Silence. Sweet is sweet. We have eaten the sweet so many years. All kinds of food we have enjoyed in our life. Do you agree? Everything. Because we are now 40, 50, 60-year-old. You enjoyed everything. Now at least we have to take up this project. How to control. Some special project we have to take. All the things we have seen in this world. Now we will take how to control. Very nice kind of lesson I learned from fish. He must have gone to some temple. The temple tank, he must have watched this, what do you call, a fish, and he learned a powerful lesson, tongue control. Okay? Meenaha, tongue control. Meenaha fish. The 17th one, all the 5 sense organs. All the 5 sense organs. Eyes, touch, tongue, ear, and nose. This is touch. Okay? All the 5 sense organs. It's called Indriyani. These sense organs are getting knowledge from outside. This is very, very powerful. Indriya Nigraha is a great qualification for the spiritual sadhak. Toughest job. Okay. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya says in Viveki Chudamani, Shabdadibi Panchabireva Pancha Panchatvamapu Swagunena Baddaha. Swagunena Bad. Shabdadibi. Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. All the 5 sense organs, 5 activities. Panchabihi, the 5 jantus. 5 jantus are connected with 5 kinds of indriyas, panchatvamapu, and they die. So gunena baddha. So they connect with that guna and they die. They perish. 5 jantus, 5 animals. Who are they? Kuranga, Matanga, Patanga, Meena, Bringa. The 5 animals he brings here. This is Vivek Chudamani Shloka. Kuranga, Matanga, Patanga, Meena, Bringa, Nara, Panchabi, Ranjitakim. Very nice poem. See the sound. Kuranga, Matanga, Patanga, Bringa. 5 elements. Naraha. So one animal or one insect attach with one guna and perish. Naraha, a human being, attach with 5 altogether. What will be the condition of human being? This is what the question he asks. All together the 5 experiences at that time. Naraha panchapihi anjitakim. I do not know what to tell about the human being. One jantu is attached with one guna, is perishing. Definitely the man will perish. This is the idea of Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. A very nice sloka. This is the meaning. The deer, the elephant, the moth, the fish, and black bee. All the 5 people. These 5 have died being tied to one or other of the 5 senses. Just one sense organ. Sound, etc. Shabdadibi. Through their own attachment. What about man who is attached with all these 5? Big question mark. Therefore, we have to take some step, that's all. Some step we have to take. First, we have to get convinced and we have to take step. Is it okay? Panchadipi. Panch, very nice sloka. Kuranga, Matanga, Patanga, Meena, Bringa. All the word he collected very nicely. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. This is the highest philosophy. The philosophy is given the poem form. Therefore, Gurudev used to call Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya as poet philosopher. So the poet cannot bring philosophy. Philosopher cannot write poem. He is a poet philosopher. So we will worship him in the puja hall. Actually, he is a great academician. Powerful philosopher, powerful, professor. The greatest professor in the world, Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. If you change the tradition dress, and bring a modern dress, number 1 professor in the world. More than Einstein. Okay? Poet philosopher. So the poem also is there, philosophy also is there. We have great sages and saints in our Sanatana Dharma. Powerful people. We do not have time to study their writings, but everybody is great. Everybody is great. Bhagavan Vedavyasa, the masterpiece of Sanatana Dharma. Bhagavan Vedavyasa knows how to bring stories in the Purana. And the same person brings Brahma Sutra, philosophy. So you ask any teacher in the Balajikar, you go and handle first class. It's very difficult because they have handled a higher class, +1, 11th, 12th. 10th, 11th, 12th, the teacher who is handling 10th, 11th, 12th, it's very difficult for them to go to first standard. The teachers who are handling first standard, it's very difficult to handle 10th standard, 9th standard, because these people, they do not listen. First class is very easy to control. Hey, sit down, they will sit down. Get up, they will get up. First standard easy to handle. But 11th, 12th, it's difficult. Bhagavan Vedavyasa, he knows how to handle Balavihar class like first standard. And he knows how to teach the postgraduate student also. For postgraduate student, Brahma Sutra. For first standard, second standard, Purana, all the stories. See there, the width of Bhagavan Vedavyasa. The same line we got our Adi Shankaracharya. In the same way, we got our Swami Vivekananda and our Gurudev. Great people. So we are keeping these people only in puja hall, that's all. Only keep in the puja hall, do Ashtotra, finish them. Don't bring them to the scientific world. Don't bring them to the outside. This is what we are doing. This is our problem. Sir, these people are saintly people, more than professors. Great academicians. So we have to see these people in this direction also. Okay? Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. Now, 17th Pingala, the lady lived in Michilapuri. Pingala. She used to receive many people to her house and make them very happy. So one day she was decorating herself, all ornaments in the nice cloth, and expecting the people to come to her house. Nobody has come. Particularly waiting for a person, his dearest lover. My beloved is not come today. Waiting for him so many hours together. Finally, she got some kind of depression in her heart. This depression has changed as Vairagya. Then she got knowledge, self-knowledge on that particular day. Whenever we expect someone whom we are liking so much deeply, if that person is not coming to our house or something happened, we miss on that day that particular person. So the whole day will become upset for us. I hope you agree this kind of feeling. Some people are there for everything they will get upset. That is different kind of mindset. We are not talking about that kind of people. Whenever you like someone, we are expecting that person is not visiting to our house for the program, we'll get upset. Anyway, so many people have arrived, but only that person I am expecting, this person is not come. I am upset. So we have that kind of experience in our life. Whom you like so much, you expect that person. Here, this lady was standing there and expecting her lover. This person was not there on that particular day. She got very deep kind of depression. The depression transformed as Vairagya. Arjuna also got depression, Soka. The Soka has become yoga. Therefore, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. So Arjuna Vishada is converted as yoga. The first chapter. In the same way, this lady's Vishada or the depression is converted into Vairagya. This is what I learned from this lady. So whenever we get depression, we should not go into depression. Depression should transform into Vairagya, the positive thing. So we studied in the science, the carbon only under high pressure for long time will convert into diamond. Carbon, ordinary carbon. So transformed into diamond in the same way. Any negative the emotions, we can convert into positive thing. This is the Pingala. Pingala nama Veshya Asit Videha Nahare Pura. Videha Nahare. She lived there, Mithilapur. In the city of Videha, there used to be a lady called Pingala. Her name is Pingala. Tasyame Sikshitam Kinchit. From her, I learned one thing. Nibodha Nripanandana. Please learn from me. I learned from her, you learn from me. Oh, sons of king, learn now from me something I learned from her. One lesson I learned from her. So story was given. So what story I told you, the episode, it is there. She was waiting for her friend. This man did not come on that day. She got into deep depression. Santam Samipan, she started chanting something. If we chant something, they will take this lady is blabbering. When Pingala or that lamenting something, and that becomes sloka. And she chanted some sloka. Santam samipe ramanam ratiprabam vittapradam nityam imam vihaya. Akamadam dukkha bayadi shoka moha pradam. Tucham aham bhaje agnya. And she is for that cursing her own self. What kind of life I led? What kind of people I am expecting? Now see. So unnecessarily I am searching for friends outside. The greatest friend, greatest pati is there inside my heart itself. Leaving this fellow inside, I am going searching outside. What kind of thing? I was searching. So she started criticizing herself and found something inside. Aham bhaje ajnaha, aham ajna. Giving up the delighted giving and bounteous lover seated closest to me. The perfect lover closest to me, the Lord himself. Santam Samipe Ramanam. So he is there inside my heart. Leaving this pati, I am searching pati outside. What is this? what kind of life I was leading. Started reflecting in right direction, in the heart. The closest, lover seated closest to me in the heart. I, an ignorant woman, Ajna, aham bhaje, aham Ajna. So I am ignorant woman. Have been running after petty creatures who cannot fulfill my wants, but only spread sorrow, fear, worry, and delusions. Whenever we search something outside that will not give fulfillment, when I turn inside, U-turn, I make U-turn and search that pati inside, then I get all kinds of fulfillment. U-turn, that's all. Not going outside, going inside, U-turn. When we take U-turn, then we will reach our destination, where we started. U-turn means this is the place we started, we are going some other direction. And somebody, let's say your destination is where you have started. You are not going outside. Your destination is where you have started. But I'm almost 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 miles from my destination. U-turn, okay. U-turn, and we'll reach. That's all. So we lost that person inside and searching outside. This person will give me consolation. This person will give me some happiness. This person said, nobody will have the ability to give happiness. So you have the happiness inside your heart. Stop searching outside, go inside, you will get it. Very great knowledge. Huh? Even from this kind of woman, they get this kind of knowledge. So respecting this kind of women and getting the knowledge, see the culture, see the respect, see the how we have to see the things in the world. It is not necessary that we have to get knowledge only from the higher class people or learned people. Anybody from anywhere we can learn. So this is called Avadhuta Gita. See the lesson. And she sings, she continues. Nunam me Bhagavan Pritaha Vishnu Kenapi Karmana. And she says, I think Bhagavan Vishnu is completely pleased with me. Nirvedoyam durasha yanme jata suhavaka. Nirvedaha, I am nirvedaha, durashaya yanme jataha sukavaha, yanme jataha. I think Bhagavan Vishnu is pleased with me by some activity. He blessed me with this kind of dispassion. By virtue of some good done in the past. I have done something past. Kenapi karmana. Something I have done in the past. Kenapi karmana. Lord have now been gracious to me. Now I attain this spirit of non-attachment. Nirvedaha. Nirvedam. I am. And renunciation, which has conferred on me great joy. This nirvedam and durasha only will give sukavaha. Sukha. Non-attachment and renunciation only will bring great joy. Repeatedly, all the scriptures are telling. See, in our life, what we understand, when I give up attachment, when I give up all the things, instead of joy, I started more worries. I do not know. In our experience, when we detach something, life will become so dry and we are losing something, I am not comfortable. No. We have to understand what is non-attachment and what is renunciation. When we understand that, when we start practicing, by this practice, slowly, we get greater joy. Greater joy is there. We should train our mind. There is joy in this. You have to know how to enjoy that. Greater joy, non-attachment and renunciation. Whenever we see some sannyasis, these people are dry people. No family, no children, no money, no power. Simply they are dry. Nothing is there. Sir, now the non-attachment renunciation only so much of joy is there. What kind of joy you enjoy inside? With non-attachment renunciation, different kind of joy they enjoy. Yogi Pratyaksham, that's all, only they know how they are enjoying non-attachment and renunciation. Now Pingala understood, oh, this is the Durasha. Durashaya and Nirvedaha. This non-attachment and renunciation gives me so much of happiness. I never felt this kind of happiness in my life. Pingala says. And Pingala continues now. Ashahi paramam dukkam. Desire is a source of sorrows. Ashahi paramam dukkam. Nairashyam paramam sukham. And desirelessness of the most intense delight. Desire is sorrow. Desirelessness, most intense delight. Asha, Nairashyam. This is Asha is dukkam, Nairashyam, sukham. Very nice sloka. Asha hi paramam dukkam, Nairashyam paramam. Asha hi paramam dukkam, Nairashyam paramam sukham. Yata sanchintya kantasham sukham sushvapas Pingala. On that particular night only, she slept so nicely, very deep sleep, the perfect sleep she got on that particular day. On that day, she got this kind of knowledge. Sushvapa Pingala, Sukham Sushvapa. The first day she slept very nicely in her life. Why? She got knowledge, understood what is life. So searching outside, we have to stop, search inside, then you get it, you will be happy. This is what I understood from Pingala. Well, Pingala, dispassion. How she attained dispassion. Okay. Now Kuraraha. Kurara means small bird, sparrow. This Kurara. Nowadays, we are losing this Kurara because of this cell phone tower, the vibration and all. We lost so many Kurara in India. When I was very small, I used to see gangs of Kurara, the small sparrows we used to see. Now we lost this community completely. Parigrago hi dukkaya yadyat priyatavam nranam anandam sukham apnoti tad vidwan satu akinchanaha. This Kurara, I'll show you the picture now, okay? I'll show the picture. This Kurara, a small bird. It takes some mamsam, some kind of the flesh. It took some flesh and started flying. Another big bird chasing this small bird. For what? To get this flesh from its mouth. And one more bird also joined. Like this gang of birds, the team of birds joined together and started chasing this small bird. For what? To get this flesh from its mouth. And wherever this small bird goes, that place, the big gang also is chasing. The small bird is going here and there, taking this small flesh, the piece of flesh, going here and there. So much of people are disturbing the small bird. Finally, what this small bird did, just it dropped this, the piece of flesh, dropped it. When the first bird dropped, okay, it is taken by another bird. The second bird come and he took that, the small piece of flesh. All these gangs of birds are started chasing another bird now. The first bird dropped this small piece of flesh, sitting somewhere in the tree, and this bird says, "Ayyo, papada." And from that incident, what I understood, we should learn how to drop the things in our life. Whenever we catch something, the attractive thing, people will come and disturb us. When we drop that, then there is no disturbance. Okay, the nice lesson I learned from this. Okay. Parigrago hi dukkaya yatyat priyatavam nranam anandam sukham apnoti tad vidwan sato akinchana. Parigraha, very dukkha. The most sense object, the more a sense object is desirable and sought after by men, the more it is a source of sorrow. Parigrago hi dukkaya. As long as you aggrandize and you keep dukkha, people want the same thing which is we are having. When we leave this, and they will not look at us. Dukkha. The more it is source of sorrow and suffering from them. The man who knows this and owns nothing attains to infinite joy. Anantam sukham apnoti. He will get endless joy. So whenever we get the attractive thing in our life, we'll get problem. When we leave the attractive thing, there's no problem with that from the things. And he says one more thing. Samisham kuraram jagnuhu. Samisham means the osprey. That was the possession of piece of meat. Okay, Samisham. Samisham means with a piece of meat. Balinaha ye niramisha. Balinaha means all very powerful birds. Niramisha, those who do not have the meat. All these birds, Balina or powerful birds, that Amisham are chasing. The first bird, Amisham Parityajya, first bird dropped this piece of meat. Sa Sukham Samavindata. The first bird, if you go on interview, first bird, how was your experience? Ayyo, hereafter, I will not take this kind of thing. The people are chasing me like anything. Now in a drop, the other man is chased by other people. Now I am very happy. Interesting. So many kind of experience we have in our life. Whatever we have something very costly, very attractive, people are looking at us. Somehow they want to pull down. Somehow they want to take that from us. Like, simple, I'm not telling anything. Not only don't take this meat, this and that. Somehow you attain some position. Some powerful position you attain. Other people are completely jealous of you. Somehow they will try their best behind you and they will try to pull you from that position. They will try all the best. In front of you, they will smile. I'm very happy that you are in the position. Immediately after your presence, they get burning inside. They try to pull you like anything. We have seen so many things in our life. So what is the lesson I learned from this? Because this person has lived in the forest, he can drop. So we are living in the society. How can you drop the position? How can you drop the attractive things? So one thing we have to understand, whenever we have attractive thing with us, when some greater thing, people will be jealous of us. We should know how to handle it. If it is small thing, we can drop it. If it is small thing, we can drop it. If it is our life, then how can you drop? It's very difficult to drop. That we have to manage the other people. That's all. I hope you are getting it. So people will be very jealous. Therefore, I don't want to take any position. Sir, position is needed. People will be jealous. You should know how to hold the position at the same time, how to hold the people. If it is unnecessary thing, drop like this bird. If it is necessary thing, you have to take it and you have to handle this powerful people. I hope you are getting the lesson. Because how to take the lesson from a practical life. I tell you one more example. Sita Devi. In Ramayana, our Sita Devi was a daughter of Mithila, our Janaka Maharaj. We know the story, okay? You know, so many people were attacked. If you read Balakanda completely, Ramayana, so many people attacked Janakapuri. And they were fighting with our Janaka Maharaj. They were telling, you have very nice, beautiful girl. You have to hand over your girl to me. Otherwise, we'll attack your country. Many people, you read Balakanda of Valmiki Ramayana. And Janaka Maharaj was going and doing so many tapas, this and that. He got very powerful weapons from the Devas. And he was handling all other kings like anything and protecting his own Sita Devi. I think this kind of thing nobody told. It's a very new kind of information from Ramayana. Oh, Janaka Maharaj is holding her daughter like anything. Why? She is the most beautiful woman in the world. Therefore, Ravana touched her and Ravana was perished. Are you getting it? So Janaka Maharaj, suppose if he studied the Avadhuta Gita, Janaka Maharaj, oh Sita, because you are there in my house, I am getting completely affected, attacked by many kings. Please, you go to forest. Sir, you are a father of the child is very attractive, it's okay, all people started liking her, you will get problem, you should know how to handle the problem. You getting it? We cannot drop it. Yeah, if you have attractive thing, people will be jealous and we will be targeted. But we should know how to protect it. Extra energy is needed, extra knowledge is needed to protect that soul. Why? You are blessed with this kind of thing, that's all. If you are beautiful, you will get problem. If you are handsome, then you are getting problem. If your children are very, very attractive, definitely the problem will be there for the people. The parents should be little careful. The man should be little careful, woman should be little careful, that's all. Whether you look nice or you have some attractive thing, definitely problem will be there. I look so beautiful, therefore I am not putting anything. Just when I get up from the bed, the same way I come to office. Why? When I decorate, I look so attractive. Sir, that is not your problem. That is manufacturers. He manufactured you like that, that's all. This is not your problem. But you have to make some kind of security. Okay? From this thing, if it is small, ordinary thing, we can drop. But many things we cannot drop. It's very difficult to follow with the drop of so many things. So we should not take it very literally. So we have to analyze and what is to be dropped and what is to be the actions to be taken to control the other birds, powerful birds. That's our two things. So we have to learn from Janaka Maharaj how to not to drop our own property. We have to learn from this bird how to drop small things. Unwanted thing we can drop to get away from the problems. So the important thing we have to make safeguard. That's all. This is how we have to learn from the scriptures. Okay? Yato yato nivarteta vimuccheta tatastataha. To the extent the renounces, to the extent he renounces, to that extent he is free. Yato yato nivarteta mucchete tatastataha. As we are getting away from the things, we are getting away from the problems. Esha dharma nranam kshemaha shoka moka bhayapagaha. This is the way of life that will eliminate sorrow, delusion, and fear and establish him in bliss. Wherever we are getting away from there, we don't have any problem. This is general truth. That's all. We just leave this. Kuraraha, give up and be happy. That's all. So practically, I'm telling you, if it is possible to give up, we can give up and we can be happy. So already we are running a business, we have much money, it's okay. Unnecessarily we go and we develop some business which is already very competitive in the world. We get into problem. People are telling, why you unnecessarily went to get into problem? Just leave, come to the house, stay back and be happy. The small unnecessary thing we can drop, like Kurara. Okay? These are the lessons we learned today. Okay? From the elephants. So this is third 6. That's the first 6, second 6, third 6. From the elephant, skin control, hunter, don't be miserly. Hunter means honey collector. Deer, ear control. Fish, tongue control. Pingala, dispassion. Sparrow, give up and be happy. So these are the lessons we learned from these 6 gurus. Whenever we study our scriptures are meant for all over the world. We have to understand it is not only meant for Indians, it is meant for human beings. So we have to see in the wide angle. Because we are from India and we study, we belong to this religion, only we will put the scriptures in the small circle. This is meant for humanity. Whoever lives wherever, meant for humanity. Bhagavan Veda Vyasa meant for humanity. Adi Shankaracharya meant for you. Bhagavad Gita meant for humanity. Gurudev says. It's a man-making subject. So our things, scriptures are meant for man everywhere around the world. And we have to understand the scriptures according to our profession, our the family background, our nature. Then we have to analyze and we have to use it. Okay, so one beetroot, only one beetroot. One beetroot. You just give this beetroot to India, some family in the north side of India, they will make some curry. South side of India, different curry. You give this bit to America, different curry. Canada, different curry. Sri Lanka, same bit to, they will make according to their system and their preparation. You agree? Same only once studying. So according to our background, our need and our nature, how to digest for our life. That's all. The ton control is given. So we have to, whether it is vegetarian or non-vegetarian, how much to take, whether we can take it, we don't take it, how. So you have to do analysis on that, and you have to apply this to develop our life, to improve our life. Okay? Going to question. Could you please provide us some guidance as how we can convey these teachings of 24 Gurus to Balavigar children? Yeah, 24 Gurus to Balavigar children. And what level children should be taught? So you can take this from 5th standard onwards. So some Brahma Sutra is meant for a higher class. You can Brahma Sutra you can teach for 1st standard, 2nd standard. You know very well. So this the 24 Gurus you can take up after 6th standard or 5th standard. They have that much ability to grasp it. You can tell. This is skin control, this is sense control. You can tell, they know that they have matured. So even though they do not understand how to tell the words, they should hear at least the words, Atma, Paramatma. Even though they do not understand the words, they should hear. Okay, after 6th standard, you can teach. And we have our in Houston, USA, Center Houston, our Gaurangji. So they made great books for Balavihar. So 7, 8 books they made. So many great teamwork, and they made very good resource book we have. It is available in Houston Center. So they have one of the books on 24 Gurus, one special book on 24 Gurus. So that book may guide you little more how to apply it. So you can get that book from Houston Center. I think you may have our uncle's phone number, so he will guide you. So good team are working there. Many centers in the US, they are using this book. So from that book also, you can get how to apply. I will send the slides, okay? If you have any slides which can be shared with us, yeah, I will send. Yesterday also I told. So whatever the slides, no, see, all these slides I will send you, okay? The birds also I will send you. And this bird will not create the problem. Okay, I will send down the slides as it is. So I'm not making it as PDF. So I will send the slides as it is. You can make or you can modify, then you can use for your Balavihar class. You don't worry. So tomorrow I will send all the class-wise, 1st day, 2nd, 3rd day, like that. Okay, I will send you. You can use these slides. The order in which the Guru are given is the special reason. Yes, this is a nice question. You reflected. So I have taken this class a few years back somewhere. The same question I also got. So what is the order in which it is arranged? I also got this question. And I tried to find out the orders. It's very difficult to find. There's no order in it. Yeah. The order is not there. Earth, Vayu. So if you take this Panchabhuta, so the subtlest Panchabhuta is Akasha. He must have started from Akasha, and air, water like that, fire, earth should have come. Now the earth is the grass element. It is there in the first. Air, sky is 3rd one, 4th, 5th. I do not know on what basis they have made. It is not Shabda, Sparsa, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. It is not in that basis also. So this arrangement of the fire is completely it's not in order. Okay, moon, sun. Actually, sun should come first. From the sun only moon is getting the light. Preference should go to sun. But moon comes first, sun comes later. Then pigeon comes, python, sea, moth, honeybee. Elephant, there is no what that. I tried my best to see the connection. There's so many, the combinations I tried, it's very difficult to get the connection. Already I have done this, but your question also in the same line. But what I understood, why it is not in the orderly form, or there is no link between this and this, is scattered. Okay. Why this kind of arrangement is kept here? The first day, Ramani asked that the people from the Avaduta, he has got 4 dogs left. So somebody asked, Ramani told the question, why Avaduta has got 4 dogs? So I told that is representing 4 Vedas. Dharma is in the form of, Dharma is depicted by a bull. And earth is symbolized by cow. So there is some meaning in it. Our Durga Devi is sitting on Simhavagini. Saraswati Devi is swan. So when you reflect why these people are having like this, because we do not get the information anywhere. So we have to reflect and get it. Otherwise, our elderly people should have told us. Saraswati Devi has got the swan. Swan has got the ability to discriminate milk from water. So this is a symbol of discrimination. The discrimination is very much needed, those who are studying the scriptures. Therefore, it is kept. Perfect example. Bull is a symbol of dharma. The power of bull is it will hold. On bull only the bulla cart is tied. It will carry and it will hold. The same with dharma only will hold the whole universe, holding ability. Therefore, this bull. When we reflect, we get this kind of connection. So there is meaning in it. We are not reflecting, therefore we are not getting the answer. So why 4 dogs there? The dogs has got so many qualities, but dogs are very, 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 very loyal to 200% loyal to its master. There's the quality of dog. So many dogs saved masters. So many stories we know. Who are loyal to their master. All the Vedas are symbolized as dogs. Vedas are completely loyal to the greatest Paramatma. Vedas never lie there. Tasmat Shastram Pramanam te Karyakari Vyavastitau. There is no lie in the scriptures. Completely loyal to the Paramatma. Therefore, it is represented by dogs. Great. Whenever we reflect, we get that kind of thing. So when we reflect this, what is the technical thing? The arrangement is happened like this. I tried my best, but I'm not getting anything. So many combinations I tried. This question, I had this question myself when I was taking this a few times. But what yesterday, only I got one answer I will share with you. Okay? Because a few times I tried, then I dropped. Anyway, there is no connection, leave it. But today I have to answer you. Because I got the answer, I dropped it. Because now you got the question, I have to answer you. When I get question, I can drop. Because nobody will ask, hey, yesterday you had question, have you got answer? You will not ask me. Therefore, I drop. Now you ask question. No. When we get, this is we, okay? When we get this kind of question, see, we learn things from fire, okay? From fire we learn. From sun we learn. From fish. There's no connection. There's no order. So Bhagavan Vedavyasa kept without order. It's a random, okay? From the random we can learn. What we understand, in life there's no need to give any order or connection. You can learn anywhere, anytime, anything, that's all. That is a formula. Therefore, there is no order in it. You can learn anywhere. The place is not the thing. You can learn at any time. Time is not a criteria here. You can learn from anything. From Pingal also, you can learn from deer. There is no lower thing, higher thing. There is no good time, bad time. There is no good place and bad place. So simply if it is Desha, Kala, Vastu, that's all. So beyond Desha, beyond Kala, beyond Vastu, we have to be ready to learn. That's all. This is the highest qualification or the qualities needed for the student. Therefore, there is no this kind of connection we have seen when we reflect. I do not know whether this answer is right or wrong. But when we reflect, we get it. We are completely convinced with it. That's all. If Bhagavan Vedavyasa reveals, then we will take that answer also. But I got this yesterday. I made this slide for you. This slide also I will send you. You can teach to Balvigar. Anywhere, anytime, from anything. Any kala, any desha, any vastu, we have to be ready to learn. Therefore, there is no order. Okay, if it is order, it is kept in an orderly manner, there is reason. If it is not in an orderly manner, there is also some reason. Valid reason only. Okay, therefore, there is no order in this. I am not sure. But whatever I reflected, just I am sharing with you, okay? If you reflect, you get an answer, you send me, I will add this slide in the next class. If you send the slide, I will add it. There is no, I have space there. Okay? So with this, we'll conclude now. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue. Tomorrow we'll continue other 6 gurus. Tomorrow we'll conclude. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.